Leeds International School, Primary 4, First Midterm, English Literature, Lesson number 3, Bet in Summer. Bet in Summer by Robert Louis Stevenson. Bet in Summer by Robert Louis Stevenson. Reference Essential Fiction and Anthology compiled by Brian Moses. Page number 10. Content Learning outcomes about the author, the poem, explanation of the poem, vocabulary, summary, questions. Learning outcomes Students will be able to identify the simple idea about the poem, identify rhyming words, increase their vocabulary. The author Robert Louis Stevenson. Now, children, you can see a picture of the author. Right, children, now I'm going to tell you few details about the author. Robert Louis Stevenson was born on November 13th, 1815 in Edinburgh, Scotland. He was a Scottish poet and the author of fiction and travel books. You can see there are few poems: Wintertime, Christmas at Sea, My House, I Say, My Wife, Windy Night, and Block City. Right, children? Now take out your English literature books and get ready with the poem Bet in Summer. Bet in Summer. In winter, I get up at night and dress by yellow candlelight. In summer, quite the other way, I have to go to bed by day. I have to go to bed and see the birds still hopping on the tree, or hear the grown up people's feet still going past me in the street. And does it not seem hard to you when all the sky is clear and blue, and I should like so much to play, to have to go to bed by day? Right, children, this poem consists of three stanzas. The main idea of the poem is that the weather in England causes some problems to children who have to follow certain system in their lives. There are three stanzas. Now I'm going to explain the first stanza. In winter I get up at night and dress by yellow candlelight. In summer, quite the other way, I have to go to bed by day. In winter, I get up at night and dress by yellow candlelight. The sun rises late in winter, so they find themselves get up very early when it is still dark. When it is still dark, they have to get up very early. In summer, quite the other way. It is very different when they come to summer. The sun sets late in summer, so they have to sleep very early when it is still light. When it is still light, they have to sleep very early in summer. I have to go to bed and see the birds still hopping on the tree,
or hear the grown up people's feet still going past me in the street. The poet is angry with birds and grown ups because they are free. The birds still hopping on the tree, and also he can hear the people's feet. They are going in the street. So he is angry with birds and grown ups because they are free. He goes to bed early, but birds jump on the trees happily. And the grown up people go around in the streets as he can hear their footsteps very clearly. So children complain of obeying orders of grown ups and they call for freedom. And does it not seem hard to you when all the sky is clear and blue? And I should like so much to play to have to go to bed by day. The poet, as a child, he wants to tell us that he can't enjoy the beauty of nature because of weather condition in England. When all the sky is clear and blue, he can't fully enjoy the lights of the sun and the day as he goes to bed before the sunset. And he said, I should like so much to play. He wants to play and enjoy the beauty of the nature instead of going to bed. But unfortunately, he has to go to bed by day. So he finds it unfair to get up too early and sleep too early as well. He wanted to play. He wants to enjoy the life, but he has to go to bed by day. Right, children, look at this picture. The poet wants to spend his life like this way, freely, leisurely, but he has to spend his life inside of the house. You all are children. Children like to enjoy the life. They want to play under the blue sky. They didn't like to go to bed early. They call the freedom. They need the liberty to play. Because of bad weather condition in England, the poet has to spend his life inside of the room. Children, can you remember we also had like that experience? Because of COVID-19, we had to spend our lives inside of houses. Stay at home. Can you remember? What did you feel during that time period? Like that, the poet says he wants to enjoy the life, but unfortunately, he has to spend his life inside of the room. So he is complaining. The birds are enjoying their lives. People are walking along the road. But because of a child, he has to stay at room. So he is complaining. Vocabulary: winter, summer, seem, quiet. Winter, the coldest season of the year in the northern hemisphere from December to February and in the southern hemisphere from June to August. Summer, the warmest season of the year in the northern hemisphere from June to August and in the southern hemisphere from December to February. Same, give the impression of being something or having a particular quality. Quite, to the most absolute extent or degree, absolutely, completely. Summary of the poem: Bed in summer, This poem consists of three stanzas. The main idea of the poem is that the weather in England causes some problems to children who have to follow a certain system in their lives. In first stanza showing that in winter and also in summer, the poet doesn't like go to bed early and also get up early. In second stanza, he is complaining the birds are enjoying their lives. People are walking in the street, so he is complaining of obeying orders of grown-ups and call for freedom. In last stanza, third stanza, he says that he want to enjoy the life, but unfortunately, he has to go to bed because of the bad weather condition in England. He called freedom, but he has to spend his life inside of the room. And also, children, you can see here I highlighted some words. Look at this one: night, light; way, day; sea, tree; feet, street; you, blue; and play, day. We call them rhyming words. These are the rhyming words of the poem. Questions of the poem. There are few questions, so you should write the answers for these questions. Children, first one: what is the poem? What is the poem? Second one: who is the author of this poem? Who is the author of this poem? What can he hear? What can he hear? What can he see? What can he see? What does he like to do? What does he like to do? What are the two seasons mentioned in the poem? What are the two seasons mentioned in the poem? Write rhyming words for the following words. Write rhyming words for the following words: night, feet, play, and see. Night, feet, play, and see. Thank you very much, children. Stay safe.